use a plug. When you are face down, backside up in the air.
So hot.
It like something about it being inside stimulates the cat without even being touched.
Yeah, it feels good.
So it's going to stimulate your bean because I'm saying, ladies, you always need extra stimulation. Welcome back. It's your host, Halli Smith, for another episode of Girl Core. We are joined today for another raw and unfiltered conversation with Emily Webb. Hello. Introduce yourself. Give a little background to the followers, the listeners.
I'm Emily, aka Gucci Queen. I'm Australian. I live in the Gold Coast. I have a cat. I've been doing OF for 4 years now. Quite a while. Yeah.
It is so exciting. Guys, she slid into my DMs. I was so freaking happy. I was doing little backflips. So I was like, I cannot wait to make some content with her. She's beautiful, gorgeous. So we podcasting and filming a movie. You can see it all. If you want to see us without our cute little matching sets on. I love this. I feel I need to get one of these sets, guys.
You do. That's so cute. I wear them everywhere, every day at home.
Even if you're not thick, guys, I don't have a fat ass nor huge girlies. And they look so good on everybody. Good. So if you were like doubtful, if you're like a skinny girl, do not fret.
But you got to size down. These are a 2XS.
Oh, shit.
You got to size down.
See, those are the secrets. Because I was going to order a small.
Really don't get a small.
Okay, I'm going to get an extra small. Get serious and you look at Snatch in the same exact outfit. But no, I am so excited, guys. What is your astrology sign?
I'm a Pisces, but I don't really follow astrology. I don't know anything about it.
That's completely okay.
But I'm happy to learn.
I love Pisces, actually. I have like my sister. She's a Pisces. I thought I hated Pisces because usually you and your sibling fight a lot. So I was like, oh,
my sister's a Capricorn.
What? Literally same exact duo. Wow.
And your sister's the same age as me. Yeah. And my sister's the same age as you.
No way. Oh my God. Well, so I know how it was growing up and that's not easy. I know what your childhood looked like.
Yeah. I bullied her a lot.
Cunty.
Yes,
she's
very
so fierce. Yeah.
Yes, very.
Yeah, I can imagine. So obviously we're both in the BOP industry. And how have you handled like pretty much the slut shaming? Because I know that when I started, people were screenshotting my stuff and like going around the club in my hometown, showing it to everybody. Have you experienced anything like that? And how have you kind of built back up your confidence and like stayed doing it?
I've been slut shamed since I was like in school. You know what I mean?
Oof, yeah.
So it's nothing, at least now I'm making money out of it. So like it bothers me a lot less.
Yeah.
And I think just rejection therapy, like the more you experience it, the less it bothers you over time.
Yep.
And that's builds my confidence up, like knowing that like I can handle rejection.
I agree the same thing. It's pretty much just like I would never, as they say, take advice from you. So why would I care about what somebody has to say? Yeah. And I think the hardest part though, when it comes to being a BOP and like confidence is actually the body image.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing yourself in crazy poses you've never seen yourself, like in your birthday suit, exposed, nude, and watching that for the first time back. It's kind of crazy on the movies. Did you have ever any uncomfortableness?
Yeah. I don't watch shit back.
Nope.
Ever. Like, as long as like I edit it and it's good.
Yeah.
Although I do watch back my tapes sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like, I need that. That's material.
I will flick the bean
but
to my own videos.
Yeah, same. But only the ones where I look good.
Exactly.
Like, I better be looking good.
I better be face down, thumb up. It looks thick,
exactly.
Juicy. I like to watch my brain videos where I'm getting a little sloppy.
Really? I do not care for that. I'm like, oh, I hate myself. Like,
I think it depends on the pose. Like, I think I like the ones where I'm like lying, like he's lying down on the bed. And then I'm like, because usually my backside's up, so it looks really pretty. Ladies, if you want to surprise him, when you're giving him brain, have him lay on the bed. But instead of just like hunching, literally put your backside in the air. Arch it while you're down there.
Yeah, that is hot.
Yep. So I usually like to watch that angle back. It looks super hot. And it's just like kind of been my kink lately. It's like watching my guy wank his meat. I think it's just so hot watching guys do it.
100%, but I gotta like know they're doing it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can't just be any.
It's like
no.
I love a good FaceTime session. Like I've had some long distance situationships at the moment, so like doing it on FaceTime just like hits different. I've just like going at it with my vibrator, and he's like jerking off, and dirty talk is what does it to me. Like he has to have good
FaceTime, because all the girls are always like, "How do I do FaceTime? I have long distance relationship. What am I saying to a guy to get him?" You know,
just be like, I'm horny. Be like, take your shirt off.
Yeah, literally. Do you
take your pants off?
Are you like texting it, snapping it, invisible ink?
Invisible ink is crazy. That's cute.
I
should do
ink
that.
for, like,
I love that. Yeah,
then
that's
it doesn't
hot.
pop up on their phone. Like if they're out in public or if you're alone, but it's just kind of hot, it disappears.
Yeah, and if you like do it a couple times and they're gonna see the invisible ink pop up and get excited, they'll be like,
literally like Pavlov's dogs. They're gonna hear the bell and he's gonna get horny when he sees the invisible ink.
He's gonna get hard just looking at invisible ink text.
You can train your man. He's like a dog.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be trained for that.
You should use too. I like to use live photos, but then when I take the photo, guys, like to send them, at first I'm clothed, but then quickly during the photo, I pull down my top. Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm doing that right now. Yeah.
We'll demonstrate.
Yeah. We'll do it for you guys.
The FaceTime is a must because if you start to stutter or get nervous, like just don't feel performative. Do what makes you feel good. Like if you're going to talk, I just tell people like say something that you would actually say in real life.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to say some crazy dirty shit and then he's going to you're going to get in person and then you're going to have like crickets and he's going to be like, you're weird just for being weird. Like you should have just been upfront. Like no guy wants you to be something you're not.
But once a guy's horny, like they don't care what you're saying.
They don't give a damn. When I've been making movies, I've said the most random shit.
Oh yeah.
Because they'll be like, oh yeah, just add some dirty talk into it. So I'm just saying shit. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're like, yes, daddy, slap my toes together. My toes. Like they're not even thinking about the words. It's just like, oh,
he's like, that's hot. That's so hot. You're like, bitch, you don't even know what I just said.
Exactly.
I said once, like a few weeks ago, I was making a video and I was like, oh yeah, I know you want to suck your dick, and I love it.
I've definitely said stuff like that before. Because like you forget which person you are. Like you're just like,
who am I? I was like, wait, because like people when they give us movies or want custom videos, they're telling us like, okay, it's like POV. You're this, this, and this, and you're going to be on your knees. And sometimes you get lost in your characters.
100%, 100%.
Like, people go crazy because they give us lines. Like, they want to be like, okay, say this word, and at this time, flip your hair and jiggle them. And so I'm like trying to remember.
So complicated.
Yeah. Like when they say mattress actress, we mean mattress actress because they give us scripts, they give us lines.
Yeah.
And that's just amateur. Like I haven't done mainstream. Have you done any mainstream?
No.
And mainstream, like the sites you go on where it's free or something like that.
Like browsers.
Exactly. Browsers. I actually just met some amazing browser girls a few weeks ago. We just made a super hot JOI video.
We did.
So that is where you pretty much are telling a guy how to on his thing. 2 hands. That was us together because we were sharing.
It was.
Yeah. We had 2 girls, 1 toy.
Uh-huh.
1 hot pink toy. And not my pink water bottle, guys. It was a real thing.
The water bottle would be good too though.
That would be funny.
For the big boys.
For the girthy ones.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun working with another girl because I feel like it's so unserious at times. Like we're laughing, we're giggling. It's like behind the scenes, you're going to see so many cutouts where me and her are just giggling because you're just having fun with it and it's so relaxed and mellow. There's no pressure. And that's what you're going to do when you FaceTime your man and train him with invisible ink and live photos.
Yeah.
You just immediately be like, why am I so hard right now? And all he's looking at is text messages. Speaking of our pink water bottle, we were just talking about my girthy baby. What is your signature move when you're going to give a guy some crazy brain? Are you going to give some action down below on the tennis balls?
I'm a big ass eater. So like I'll start at the gooch.
Oh.
Yeah. But like I have to be like really
Turned
into
on,
them.
really hot.
It's not a first date scenario.
No, if you're going
it's
to
like
their backdoor,
you're the one type, at least in the moment.
So
they're not tomorrow. But
the gooch is like that little blank spot between guys. So you like, I know you should press
under the
around
balls.
Guys, we were just eating some canes before.
So good.
Oopsie, that's really hot. So you get under the gooch, under the tennis balls right there, and you're pressing using your mouth. And then you go back there. How do you bring this up to a guy? Like, how do you?
I would. Asking is good.
Consent.
Consent is great, but I would just like start at the balls and then like go to the gooch and like wait for them to kind of like if they're into it and if they want you to keep doing it, they're gonna inch forward a little bit and like give you more space to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they don't, they're gonna be like. And we're like, oh, it's gonna be like, oh, you gotta ease into it.
It's a warm up. It's a warm up.
Yeah, I'm the same.
When you're getting back there, like, do you mind if he has a little bit of a blush? Do you check if it's clean first? How do you feel about that? Because I know girls are like, ew, it's gross back there.
Definitely, I need to know they've showered quite recently.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree with that. Like, if I am gonna do it, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have done it because I'm a freaky gal. I wouldn't be Miss Pink Water Bottle Girl if I haven't eaten a little ass. Okay, a little fun. Everybody should try it. And honestly, like, your guy might not love it, but you guys should just try it.
They do love it. I've never had a bad review.
No, I think low-key, I have seen guys love it more than they want to say they love it. Because I think lots of guys get like, oh, like homophobic with themselves. And they're like, oh, this makes me gay. And it's like, no, it doesn't. I love it. When I'm giving some brain on the pink water bottle, I love to also just like go on the sides and just like, use my tongue kind of like, slapping. And I'll do like smooches. I'll literally just like,
that's hot.
Up and down the whole thing. I think that one's always hot just because sometimes my neck, my mouth, everything is tired. So I'm like, I need a moment to like catch my breath.
Oh, yeah. I'm not trying to deep throat for more than 3 seconds.
Sometimes like I can just go crazy and I have no reflex. And other days it's just like, nope, it's barely going halfway. That was me a few nights ago. I was like, you know, like when a cat has a hairball and they're like,
oh, no.
Like every time I tried to go down, I would just like every time. I was like,
once there's 2 gags, that's my limit because it's like, I know the third, there's going to be a follow through. And I've done that before. And the worst part was 2 of his friends were watching. And we'd just eaten pizza. Wow. And I threw up everywhere, all over him, all over his legs, like all over the floor. We were on the balcony.
On the balcony? Wait,
and his friends were like below watching on my bedroom balcony.
What?
And they were like chilling by the pool. I don't know why the fuck we were doing that. We were a bit drunk, but
so they kind of cucked you guys.
Yeah, they were cucking.
Were they into it? Were they watching it?
I think once they saw me throw up, they pretended they were. They were like,
oh gosh,
they like respectfully like.
I have to admit, I've done it too. Like the first time I ever gave brain, it happened to me. Like,
really?
Yeah, we had a bunch of beers. I didn't even know, like it was my first time, so I didn't even know that like to expect the reaction. So he pushed my head down, and then it just
his fault. That's his fault.
Exactly. And I was so fucking embarrassed, guys. The next day I see him, he's with all of his friends.
Oh my God.
I know they know what happened the night before. I'm bright red, and they're all like,
you can't keep that to yourself.
No way. I would tell all my friends. So he definitely told them all, and they were like, oh, your girl is here. And I literally, I was like, I need redemption. So I was like, are you free tonight?
Oh my God.
I was like, I think I texted him, like, I was so embarrassing. And I was like, after last night, I think we're going to need a second run. Like I said, some cringe ass shit.
Oh my God, that's like, so funny.
Yeah. So ladies, if you yak on his pink water bottle, his thing, it happens. And I got to admit, sometimes there've been like a few little baby barfs where I just had to quickly act like that didn't happen.
Sometimes you can swallow it. Sometimes it's too much so you can't. Like when I did it, it was on camera as well. He was filming. And I don't know if that video is still out there. He told me he deleted it, but I just feel like he didn't.
Trust your gut.
In my gut, he did not delete that shit.
He definitely saved it and is like, you want to see some shit, my guy?
And that was the last time I saw him. And before that, we were like regularly like filming together for OF.
Rip.
Because he does OF as well.
And then he got the ick. It's okay, big girl. If you're going to be getting into these intimate situations, be ready for some shit to happen.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't be a grown adult, if something weird, noises, queefs, or a little bit of yak happens, you got to grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
But speaking of embarrassing shit happening, do you do backdoor videos? Do you do it through the peach? Have you made any content?
I have only made backdoor content with one of my exes because he had a small dick.
Oh, so
I'm
crying right now if he hears this. I found out, honestly.
I'm just confirming what he already thought in his head, and I was like, "No, babe, no, I promise it's not. Don't worry what all of my fans are saying, being like, find a real dick." They would all say that shit.
Like small. What is your version of small?
Okay, it was like
a 4 or 5. I can't.
Maybe a 4.5.
Your finger is a 3. This is like 3 inches.
Okay, it's bigger than that.
Okay.
No, maybe a 5.
Okay, but that is.
It's like
I honestly think that's the average.
It's like. Probably average or like a tiny bit below average. Australians do have big dicks.
Really?
I've Googled it. It's average is like a bit bigger.
7? I'm guessing like 7 could be an average. If it's bigger than 2 or 5, 2 more.
No, I think the average is like 6. But I feel like
most solid.
Yeah.
Ladies, go to Australia. I mean, Australia already has lots of hot people, girls,
guys,
do. Everybody. So go get yourself an Australian baddie. Only problem is I would not want to fully live down there. I think I'd get a little stir crazy just being at the bottom of the world. It's like a syndrome. It's something called like they have
What do
like
you
the
mean?
Australian syndrome where you feel like
That is not a thing.
yeah, it's like a thing. Maybe my friend was gaslighting me. They were living
Probably.
in New Zealand. Yeah, it's something like where you freak out, where a person can like freak out because you're so far. I don't know. I think it's just shit.
Yeah, maybe that's just homesickness.
Oh, okay. That
Being
too.
far from home.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Than,
I
like,
would get
like,
that.
An actual psychological thing. How are the men in Australia when it comes to the bedroom? Like, are they givers? Are they munches? Are they eating it?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't settle for not a munch.
Of course.
They're munchers. If they're with me, they're munchers.
You hear that?
You're a muncher or you're out the door. There's no
its, ends, or buts. And
yeah,
that's the main way a woman can owe because we need stimulation on the beam. So if you're not going to give some love down there and you expect brain, it's a deal breaker. We're not selfish. Oh, I love that. Go Australian men. Munches unite. Ladies, get down there this summer. Pop your putties.
They're munchers. They're hot. They're fit. I don't settle for anyone that doesn't have abs as well. You got to have abs and you got to be 6'7".
6'7". Oh, wow. Damn. You did backdoor content with one person. How do you like to warm up? Because lots of girls get really scared that they're going to, shit themselves. Or just like scared of preparation. They say it's tight. And I always say it should never hurt. It should never be painful.
Okay. First of all, shit happens. If it happens, don't be embarrassed and be with someone that isn't going to make you feel embarrassed if that did happen. Exactly. So be with the right person. I don't know how to do preparation. And I've tried and it's not worked out for me. No. So I just know when I'm empty. You know what I mean? I know.
That's what I do.
I know when I'm empty.
I don't believe in douching. I don't think you should douche. You shouldn't be washing out. That's not good. They literally told you that it's not good to do that. Multiple doctors. And I just I tell people, just have a light meal.
Know your routine when you usually go. Then when's going to be a good time and when's not.
Yeah. So trust your gut on that one.
Yeah. Trust your gut.
Down there or massaging, add a little thumb and just poking and pressing.
I love a butt plug.
Yes. Plugs, ladies.
Plugs are so good.
I think lots of girls are intimidated by plugs because they think it's something more advanced, but it's not. It's the perfect thing.
It's fun.
To warm it up and prep.
I love it.
Yeah. And they call it training because you have to train your back door. You hear this a lot more in the BOP world, training video, blah, blah, about the back door because it's a muscle. So the more you learn to relax it.
Yeah. You got to learn to control it.
Which is how the plugs help you because you get used to having something. And girls, if you want to level up your writing or just receiving game, use a plug. When you are face down, backside up in the air.
Hot.
It something about it being inside stimulates the cat without even being touched.
Yeah, it feels good.
So it's going to stimulate your bean because I'm saying, ladies, you always need extra stimulation. As women, you are not usually going to finish just from P in the V, but the back door is a whole nother game. I finish so quickly from the back door.
Same.
I could do it in 30 seconds.
Really? That's crazy.
If he did some warm up, he was munching back there, and then when he puts his pink water bottle in.
Yeah, no, same.
I'm done.
It's so hot. It's so intense.
Second secret, guys, to backdoor, I realized that if I finish once, I am so ready the second time. So, if I'm a little tight the first time, ladies, you might try to get the thumb or the plug, and you might just be he tries to use the whole thing, his whole pink water bottle. It might be it's comfortable, but not all the way relaxed yet. Finish. Let yourself finish, ladies. Then go again. And when he slips,
no, you're
he's
right.
just going to be like butter. It just slips on in.
And don't be afraid to use lube. Oh. I've also used a relaxing gel and it worked so well. It was so good.
I've heard they have numbing gels or numbing sprays.
No,
but they say
you don't want a numbing.
That.
No, it's just a muscle relaxing gel.
Yeah, that sounds a lot safer because the ones that numb, you might be hurting yourself, you might be carrying something.
So you want to be able to feel it. Yeah, so, it just relaxes your muscles.
Is it a cream? Did you just buy it online?
It's just a gel. I bought it from Love Honey.
Oh,
probably.
I love Love Honey.
When I was just shopping for other stuff, I saw it. I was yes.
And
it's so good.
They send me some amazing toys. I usually, when I film the podcast, you guys will see I always have toys next to my table in my podcast at my house, guys. But today we're a little somewhere else. But no, I love Love Honey. Not even sponsored, but you guys should check them out. They have great lube. They have great toys.
Everything.
They have coconut-based, water-based. But if you're doing backdoor, stick to silicone. Maybe coconut. I haven't really tried, but silicone's the best because water-based, it makes it slippery for a second and then it's dry immediately after. So be careful. Has anything ever gone wrong when you were having backdoor?
Probably had some shitty situations, but I was lucky enough to be with a person that wouldn't even let me know. Would just
wipe it and
But
go.
there's been some times where like maybe in the middle of things he's just like left mysteriously to the bathroom and like cleaned himself up, and I'm like, okay, well, I think I know what that means.
I put baby wipes next to it because in case there's a little bit of, guys,
Smart.
a little smear, a little something.
Yes.
It happens because sometimes he might pull it out, and like, guys, don't expect like you're gonna like it's not gonna be a huge explosion.
No.
It's just gonna be like a little leakage. Or it's just like when you have your period and you're like on the light side of it or at the end, and he might pull out and there's like a little bit. It's just like that. Have some baby wipes.
It's fine. What you don't want to do is get that anywhere near the V.
That.
Do not let him take it out of your A and put it in your V. Ever. Do not. Before he wants to do that, he better wash it so well.
For a UTI.
Even if you have the cleanest ass in the world, do not do that.
Your fish will be stinking. Like, it will not recover from.
No, you'll be in hospital.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
like,
don't do that.
Never mix the two. Always start with the kitty first, then the back door.
I don't care if you've seen it on Pornhub.
No double. Nobody's actually doing that. Okay?
Exactly.
And if they are, they're getting paid a shit ton and they have backup. They're prepared. I have to say, one of the most popular things that I see on the sites and get asked to do, but I don't like to do this one, is where they take it, you know, he has his cucumber in you in the back door, and then they want the girl to go and give brain right after.
I wouldn't do that.
It's called like ass to mouth. And I don't do that because I'm like, guys,
no.
I don't want to taste my backside.
No need for that. There's no need for that.
No, I'm like, you know what? Somebody else who's a baddie and freakier and cooler than me can do that. I tell them, I'm like, no, thank you guys. Love you. Creative. People get creative, but I'm like, that's going to be a no for me.
Some requests I get, I feel like they're just trying to see if I'll say yes. They don't actually want to see that.
I'm bored. I feel
they're
like
just
they're like, I'm gonna like, what is it called?
Let's see how far she'll go. Yeah, rage baiting us.
Rage baiting
100%.
Speaking though of all this corn stuff and everything like that, when was the first time you watched some spicy movies? Like when you were younger, when's the first time you kind of seen some live action?
I don't really remember, but definitely like primary school.
It's primary school.
Maybe I was like 11. I mean, I was doing a lot of freaky shit. An iPad.
iPads, guys. I honestly like Omegle. We like, did you guys
Oh
do
yeah,
that?
I went Omegle.
Yeah,
I saw so many cocks. Yeah, same.
So much dick. So much dick. I think we started going on Omegle when we were like 12 years old. And then that's when we were kind of like, what is corn? And I remember being on a sleepover and pulling up like some crazy video, and we were all just like on the computer like, and then we were just like, we're super quick. We were so scared. Like one of the parents is gonna walk in. So we like watched it. We're like, oh my God. It's like we were just losing our shit. What about how often are you flicking the bean?
I haven't been lately, and it's wearing on me because I've been staying with friends mostly while I've been in America. And I'm just like trying to be respectful. But usually like once to twice a day, and like one of them's usually like during content, and one of them's usually like by myself or on FaceTime to a situationship. Yeah.
Ooh.
But like I go live a lot, so like on my live I'll usually come, or if I don't, I'll feel like they're just edging me and like they don't like tip enough for me to like get to that point. So I'll just like end it and like finish myself off because I'll get so like worked up and horny like playing with myself on live for them.
You're like, I'm done. I need to get my
they probably think I'm lying when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna end this and finish by myself, but I'm not. Like, I
did not just work myself up for an hour.
Exactly.
I think like average though, most girls maybe do like once before bed, maybe in the morning, maybe a little afternoon, I think is kind of the average. There's no like right answer because I get that DM all the time. Like, how often should I flick the bean? What is too much? There's no perfect answer.
Everything is normal.
Exactly.
Never is normal.
Dude, guys,
10 times a day is normal.
Wank their meat. They sometimes do it like 5 times a day. Okay.
Yeah.
6 times, 10 times. So you're not weird for like your little morning and nightcap. Do not feel embarrassed. Obviously, there's a lot of shame around women facing themselves, but go for it. Flick that bean. It makes you hotter, healthier, and happier. It actually has so many good health benefits. So why not? Just go for it.
In my last relationship, he stopped wanting to have sex with me, and I was like, and he wouldn't let me flick the bean.
What?
And I had to wait till he fell asleep to flick the bean next to him in secret, watching a video with the sound on mute. A video of us together, mind you.
Why would he let you flick the bean? What was he against, like you watching videos, or just like what was the problem?
What? I was watching videos of him.
Yeah,
so I think that's
why I feel
fine.
like it wouldn't be a problem.
I don't know. He just was like, oh, it's like awkward. I'm trying to like do my work and shit, and you're next to me like flicking the bean.
What? Honestly.
But then he wouldn't want to fuck me. So it's like, okay, well, we need to sort something out.
Pick one problem.
100%.
That would be, no, I tell people, like,
that was
girls
the deal breaker.
are like, my man won't let me buy a toy or anything. I'm like, dude,
that is crazy.
Don't tell him. Like,
yeah,
I
lie.
Will say, you can lie about that. That's one of those lies that, like, everybody has their privacy. Even when you're in a relationship, they can know everything pretty much. They still flick your bean when they're not there. Sometimes even if they are there in bed next to you, sometimes a girl needs to do it. I definitely remember when I was younger, like, I would be hooking up. He would finish. I wouldn't. So when he would fall asleep after he just got his post-nut clarity, I would just flick the bean right there.
Someone and they don't make me come and they do. Yeah. Then I, like, ask them to finger me while I use my vibrator.
I do that too to my man.
And they have to talk to me. Talk me through it.
Yeah. Ooh, what do you like to be, like, told during? You're such a good girl.
Yeah, I like a bit of
maybe I'm a praise king.
No, I have a praise king. Yeah, good girl, or just
I like that.
I don't know. I feel like it's been so long. I don't remember. Like it's genuinely been like over 2 weeks since I've had sex.
There's some cobwebs down there. Somebody come fix her plumbing, guys. Sign up down below. So kidding.
Please.
Just go to her site.
Not kidding.
You said, though, that your man didn't like you to, go to Pound Town by yourself. Do you have any good ideas on how to initiate with a guy? Like, if you are trying to make a move and you're like, I want some of that, what's your go-to? Do you have any thoughts?
My go-to is just being like, take your shirt off and like hyping them up a little bit. Because usually to get them in the mood, it's more about them than it is about you. And vice versa. Like, if I'm not in the mood, like someone else being sexy isn't really gonna like turn me on. It's me feeling sexy that's gonna turn me on. And that's what guys like too. So like hype them up a little bit, give them some compliments, be like, take your shirt off, like let me see you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that will get him going, like knowing that you're like into him.
I literally tell girls, I'm like, just show enthusiasm and hype your man up.
Yeah.
I hate when I see sometimes like on my videos and things, I talk about obviously advice for girls, how to make yourself happy and room and like, tips on that. But I do as well for guys, like on how women can please a guy. And I'll get comments that are like, why would I ever do this for a guy? Why am I doing it?
So then he pleasures you as well.
Like, I'm not saying go just do everything for him. No. I'm saying get your nut too.
Yeah.
But you have to have a balance, and men want to feel hyped up too. And you do it because you like the man. If you are ever like, I would never do that for a man, then you haven't found the right one. If you're with the right guy.
Or the right woman.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the issue.
The right
You can't find the right man.
One time, like, my libido was so low.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, I think I'm just like full lesbian. I think I'm just full gay, and I think I'm off guys. It turns out it wasn't me, it was the guy. I am still bi.
That's always the way, yeah.
You're like, wait, is this me? Am I the problem? No.
When a girl's like, oh, I think I'm asexual, it's like, no, you're in a relationship with someone you don't like.
Yeah, you're just not getting it. Yeah, and it sucks to say, because sometimes you do just lose your turn-ons. And honestly, life becomes life. Obviously, any relationship is going to get dull. So it's kind of just like figuring out how to work past that, which is why it's fun to bring in fantasies and different things into the bedroom. Like, do you have any ideas on how to approach, asking your partner to try new things, outfits or butt plugs, or just like anything spicier that you guys aren't doing? Any way you like to broach the topic?
I'm just like very upfront. So I would just be like, let's try this and see what they say.
I agree with that. It's honestly like, I think some people are overthinking it in their head.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be this huge sit down, but like a guy is going to be mostly turned on, whoever, they, them, is going to be really turned on by you wanting to try something, because it's not about them possibly that they're going to love it, like the role play. I think it's more the idea that like, oh, she thinks this is hot, as you said.
Yeah, exactly.
And if he knows you feel hot, he's going to feel hot for you. Because he's like, damn, she's so confident, she's so hot, she's so sexy, and she's horny. Guys like to see us get horny because they don't get to. Think about it. They get hard. So we immediately know, like, his pink water bottle is nice and stiff. And we're like, like, that's why we love to edge, tease, and blue ball. Because it's just fun to see it. But they can't see it. There's no sign that we're super turned on. Yeah, we can get wet, but that's not the biggest sign. So you showing initiative, like, I want to try this new thing in the bedroom, or even just initiating with him in the bedroom, it's going to be hot. And as she said, where she just like, hey, take off your shirt. I like to literally, like, if he's sitting like on a couch like this, I'll just like climb on top of him, kind of like straddle. Yeah. And that will about do it. And then maybe if I sit 100%. There, I'll take off my top. Like, I'll just like sit on his lap, then I'll take off my top. And by then, a guy is usually going to start the rest. So
yeah, 100%.
Make the idea as simple as can be, and that's how you do it.
Simplify it.
Simplify it.
I'm a pillow princess most of the time.
Oh,
I like a man doing all the work.
I love that because I think some people think like bops, like we're doing all this crazy shit. And although we're experimental and we do stuff, at the end of the day, we just want to get our nut. All right. Speaking, though, of all these spicy acts, we need to talk about the kitty cat and how you keep it fresh down there. What's your routine like to make sure it smells and tastes good?
And it's going to taste like pussy. And if he doesn't want to eat pussy, then he can go eat dick. That's fine. That's fine.
Exactly. That's what she meant by she's straight up.
Obviously, shower. I'm going to shower. Yeah. I'm going to clean myself, but I'm not doing anything crazy.
No, and you really shouldn't. It's going to taste
You don't need to.
It's going to taste like, have you ever gone down on him? It tastes like dick, okay?
Yeah.
You taste a pink water bottle. It tastes like
It's
skin.
an organ.
It's
not going to taste like a flower.
No, I think the best thing you can do is I will, like, before we start, I'll quickly run to the bathroom, give it a little splash just to make sure there's, you know, nothing around the area.
Stay fresh.
You have discharge. You never know.
Yeah.
So that's about it. Like a little bit of splash of water. You don't need that shampoo or anything actually inside your kitty. Eat healthy, take your probiotics, and let your kitty breathe. Walk around with just no undies sometimes. Sleep
cotton underwear. Do not wear polyester underwear.
Polyester.
Do not.
Yeah, I've heard that cotton is better.
That's how you get like BV or thrush.
Really?
Yeah.
How does it? Because it rubbing against.
No, it's just like the sweat like has nowhere to go. If you're a little bit sweaty and then you aren't wearing like breathable underwear, like that can like throw your pH off.
And it'll stop. That is so useful, guys. Because I literally just had a friend call me last week and she's like, "Girl, I got BV. I don't know what to do."
It happens.
I go to like the little stores. They have like their like, you know, Victoria's Secrets 5 for $25. You know, like 5 underwears for $25, and I buy all these like cheap, like little, you know, lacy polyester thongs. But I want to invest in some good cotton. There was this, I forget it. It's like a French brand. But they specialize in fancy women's, like, you know, undergarments.
Oh, nice.
All 100% cotton.
Love.
And the ladies say they have like the cutest, softest underwear.
Yeah.
I think too, when it comes to shaving down there, because I know lots of girls get stressed about, you know, razor bumps and things. How do you like to? I know you have done laser, right? Was it painful when you got your laser done?
It's a little painful sometimes. If it's too painful, like they can literally just change the settings. Like my laser lady's usually like, does it hurt? Blah, blah, blah. And you can be like, it's too painful, like turn it down. Or I can be like, it's not hurting, turn that shit up. I know you can go harder.
You're like,
so like
rougher with
just
me.
like communicate, because like it's different for everyone. Like some people can take a higher, and like if you're used to, like the more you're used to it, it's not going to hurt as much. If it's your first time, it might hurt, and they can turn it down a little bit, start slow, and you'll work your way up to it.
And you said like it's good for what, 3 months before you want to you do it again, or how long does it take, like the first initial session? Yeah,
the first initial time was probably years ago, and I probably did it like every 6 weeks.
Okay.
For maybe 6 months, and then after that, I really only have to do it like every 3 months, and like my armpits, like I don't have a single hair on my armpits.
I want to get the armpits because you know that after shadow, just shaving, it immediately comes back.
It's so good.
And I don't like to wax my armpits. I do Brazilians, but I don't like the feeling of the wax. It's just like, I don't like it. I really want to get that. Dang, I'm gonna invest in that. Do you mind? How much does it cost? I mean, you get it done in Australia. But...
Yeah, I think it's like $150 Australian a session, which would be like $100 USD.
Okay.
And that's like legs, Brazilian underarms.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. So that's a good investment. Once a month, your money adds up. Even if you're just buying razors and shaving cream and all this other stuff, it works. So do that. But obviously waxing, it's rough. And I think laser is always a good option. I've seen so many girls talking about laser. And I think it's time to actually get into that myself, because although I always tell everybody, like I do Brazilians, it's just like that. The more you do it, the less it hurts. So it just goes on and on. So it's never stressful. But that's good to know. Yeah, guys, never feel self-conscious about your cat or even how it looks. I know some girls get kind of embarrassed of like the shape, if they're an outie, an innie, they're all good.
They're all different. They're all perfect.
All right, fun part. We're going to do some rapid fire, no thinking, quick answers. Okay. First question, guys. I don't know what I meant by this, but she gets it. Butt fingering or finger?
Finger.
Facials or
cream pie?
Yep. Ear smooches or neck smooches?
Neck.
Spit or swallow?
Swallow.
Amateur or mainstream?
Amateur.
Hot guy with a terrible voice or ugly guy with a hot voice?
Hot guy.
Love it. All right.
I'll just tell him to shut up.
Zip that mouth. just keep your mouth shut, and I'm just gonna imagine.
Yeah.
Talk myself through it. I actually talk to myself when I'm in Pound Town. Like if he's eating out, yeah, I'm like, oh, that feels so good. Yeah, just like that. Like sometimes you have to be your biggest hype woman.
In my head, I'm like imagining him talking to me sometimes. Yes, exactly. If he's not doing it enough, I'm just like, or he says one thing and I just like repeat it over in my head to get myself off.
Yep, I like think about how he's doing it too. Like I describe it to myself. I'm like, yes, he's doing this.
Yeah.
How he's doing it. So girls, get inside your head, use your imagination. It will help you finish quicker. You 100%. Will get your O.
That's the key.
All right, that wraps up this amazing episode with Emily. Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave us a good review. And if not, you can always leave your comments down below. If you have any questions for us, we can answer them or just individually. If not, I'll catch you next Sunday for another episode of Girl Core.
Yay, thank you.